President of the United States. We so appreciate your time this morning, Senator. Please come back soon. And now we go live to the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, on the telephone. Mr. President, thank you very much for being here.
Good morning. Thank you.
I want to start with breaking news, and that is the note that you have revealed from your doctor, which says you are no longer considered a transmission risk. Does this suggest you no longer have COVID, sir?
Yes, and not only that, it seems like I'm immune, so I can go way out of a basement, which I would have done anyway, and which I did, because you have to run a country. You have to get out of the basement, and it looks like I'm immune for, I don't know, maybe a long time, or maybe a short time. It could be a lifetime. Nobody really knows, but I'm immune. So the president is in very good shape to fight the battle.
But Mr. President, I want you to answer your critics, because your critics are getting upset about your event at the White House yesterday, about your rally that you're planning tomorrow. They say it is still too soon for you to be around people and to be going out, that you could still spread COVID. What are you doing in terms of ensuring that everyone will be safe at your rally in Florida this week, tomorrow?
Well, the doctors, the White House doctors, as you know, are the best, and they said totally free of spreading. There's no spread, and there wasn't yesterday either. And by the way, I don't know if you noticed, I was on a balcony. The closest person was probably a couple of 100 feet away, and they were down on grass. There was nobody even close to me yesterday. But even yesterday, I knew I was free. I beat this crazy, horrible China virus, and it also gives you immunity. I mean, it does give you immunity. Even the people that just cannot accept anything. I mean, they just don't want to accept anything. No, so I passed the highest test, the highest standards, and I'm in great shape. And I have to tell you, I feel fantastically. I really feel good, and I even feel good by the fact that the word immunity means something. Having really a protective glow means something. I think it's very important to have that. To have that is a very important thing.
Mr. President, you have been criticized for your handling of COVID-19. I want to take you back to when we first learned of COVID-19. And on January 16th, the Senate was holding an impeachment trial of you. This trial ended on February 5th. Where you were acquitted. Did anyone mention COVID to you during that time? Because you stopped all travel from China on January 31st, which obviously in retrospect was a very good move. But your colleagues in the Senate, Nancy Pelosi in the House, and her colleagues are saying that you did not handle COVID correctly while they were actually trying to impeach you. Did the COVID conversation come up at all during the impeachment trial or around that date?
No, because we were focused on impeachment. It was a fake impeachment, it turned out to be. And in fact, if you look at the House, where we had 197 to nothing votes, we even got a Democrat or two voting for us. It was a disgrace. It was a total disgrace. No, it wasn't discussed. What was discussed was Nancy Pelosi and others saying that keep the country, don't ban China, don't do that. In fact, she was dancing on the streets of Chinatown in San Francisco. And the reason she was because she wanted the business to come in. She didn't want to close up the country. And that was a long time after I had already closed it. Had I not, Dr. Fauci said I saved thousands, tens of thousands of lives by acting that early. And there were not a lot of people that agreed with me when I wanted to close it. And, it was very interesting. But the prediction was 2.2 million people were going to die. So we're over 200,000, and one is too many. I always say it, one is too many. Should have never happened. It's China's fault. But one is too many. But 2.2 million was the prediction as to how many people would die. We lost 200,000 plus. And, there are those that say we did a phenomenal job. We did a phenomenal job. And if you look at all over the world, our mortality rate is good. And our recovery rate, by the way, as an economy, is the number one in the world. We recovered faster and went down less than any other place. But our recovery rate is the best in the world, Maria.
Mr. President,